Welcome to the study of O.D.E and your homogeneous part. So to do this, first of all, you are going to begin with the reduced form of this O.D.E, which is y prime plus y, which is equal to 0. We let our y to be equal to exponential mx. We differentiate y to get y prime as equal to m squared, that is y double prime, m squared exponential mx. We substitute it back there. Instead of y double prime, we write m squared plus 1 into bracket exponential mx. This is equal to 0. Now, in this case, exponential mx can never be equal to 0, meaning that our m squared plus 1 is the one which is equal to 0. This follows that m squared is equal to -1, which implies that our m is equal to plus or minus I. Square root of a negative number contains I, so our y complementary will be equal to C1 sine of x plus C2 cos of x. Now, on how to we obtain this part, check in my YouTube channel so that you can see how to obtain the complementary part. So to get the nonlinear part, the particular part, we are going to use method of variation of perimeter to obtain the following. So by method of variation of perimeter, we let our C1 to be equal to U1x, which is equal to U1, and we let our C2 to be equal to U2x, which is equal to U2. Then from there, we shall have our U1 prime y1 plus our U2 prime y2, which is equal to 0, and our U1 prime y1 prime plus our U2 prime y2 prime, which is equal to sec of x. Now from there, we will have our U1 sine of x. From here, our y1 is sine of x plus U2 prime, this is 2, cos of x, which is equal to 0 here. Our U2 prime, we differentiate this to give us cos of x. When we differentiate cos of x, it will give us negative sine of x. So U2, this is prime, sorry, not squared, sine of x, which is equal to sec of x. Now we can write that in matrix form to obtain sine of x, cos of x, negative sine of x. U1 prime, U2 prime, which is equal to 0, sec of x. Now this part here is the same, this one here in matrix form. Then the next thing we find what is called the Wronxian. W stand for Wronxian of y1, y2 will be given by determinant of this matrix. So Wronxian is given by the determinant of this matrix, which is equal to negative bracket sine of x squared plus cos of x squared, which is equal to -1. Sine of x squared plus cos of x squared is 1. 1 times negative will give you negative. Our U1 prime will be given by 1 over -1, where -1 is the Wronxian, 0 sec of x, then cos of x, negative sine of x, which is equal to, here we shall have negative 1 into bracket sec of x multiplied by cos of x. There is 0 minus this. Here you have 0 times sine will give you 0 minus sec of x cos of x. This is equal to 1 over cos of x multiplied by cos of x, which is equal to 1. So our u1 is equal to integral of 1 dx, which is equal to x. So our u1 is equal to x. Our u2 prime is given by 1 over wrong sign, which is negative 1, sine of x, cos of x, 0 sec of x, which is equal to multiplied by sec of x, which is the same as cos of x. We multiply it by negative 1, which is the wrong sign. Sine times sec of x, note that here sec of x is equal to 1 over cos of x. So this is sine x times cos x, which is the same sec x, which is the same as that. So our u2 prime is equal to negative sine of x over cos of x, which is the same as negative tan of x. So our u2 is equal to negative of tan of x, which you can write as our u2, which is equal to negative sine of x over cos of x dx. We can let our u to be equal to cos of x, du is equal to negative sine of x dx, meaning that our u2 is equal to negative integral of negative du divided by u, which is equal to natural logarithm of u. So our u2 is equal to natural logarithm of cos of x, which can be written as natural logarithm of sec of x. Now we come here now, our yp will be given by u1 y1 plus u2 y2, which is equal to, our u1 is x sine of x plus natural logarithm of sec of x multiplied by cos of x. The solution we are of one given O.D.E, which was this sec of x. The solution of this O.D.E will be equal to y, which is equal to yc plus yp. Y is equal to c1 sine of x plus c2 cos of x plus x sine of x plus cos of x natural logarithm of sec of x. So that is the solution of our given O.D.E, which is this one, by use of the method of variation of perimeters. So thanks so much for taking your time to study with me. For more such work, kindly tune on to my YouTube channel so that we may continue learning together. Bye bye. See you in the next presentation.